Hey readers, welcome. Today we are going to read a story called Home Sweet Home. This story is about our little frog friend who just can't seem to find a special home. He was in a home but couldn't stay there any longer. So he travels from place to place to place and he can't seem to find the perfect home. We are going to read to find out if by the end of the story he is able to find a home that he loves and that he can stay in forever. Here we go. Under the hedge was a big green bucket with holes in the sides and water in the bottom. In the bucket lived a frog. One sunny day, Frog was keeping nice and cool and damp in his shady bucket. Then suddenly the bucket moved. Frog saw a large hand holding the handle and a big voice boomed, "This old thing will have to go." "Then so will I," croaked Frog, and off he hopped to find a new home. It was a bad day to look for a new home. The sun was shining and Frog felt hot. He leaped into the rainwater barrel, but it was empty. Ow! He hopped towards a flower pot, but someone already lived there. "No frogs allowed in here," squeaked Mouse. "You're too damp." Frog hopped under a pile of leaves, but someone already lived there too. "No croakers in my house," grumbled Turtle. "You'll keep me awake." Frog saw a cool, damp hole under a tree and looked in. A little face with bright eyes, a pink nose, and long whiskers popped up. "No room in here," said Rabbit, twiddling her nose. "There are 10 of us in here already." Frog hopped over to the drain pipe. Someone with 8 long legs climbed down to look at him. "You can't come in here," said Spider. "You'll make a mess of my lovely web." Frog hopped away gloomily. Nobody seemed to want him. How is Frog feeling right now? Nobody wants him. He can't find a home. How do you think he might be feeling? Frog hopped upstairs into the bathroom. "Oh, lots of places in here," he croaked. He leaped into the sink, but there was no water in it. Then Frog heard running water. He looked around and saw water pouring into an enormous bathtub. In he hopped. Ouch! "Too hot for me," he croaked. Frog hopped downstairs and out of the house. The sun was even hotter. Poor Frog's skin felt dry. He scrambled down the hot path toward the shed. He'd never been so far before. "Oh, for a cool new home," he cried. He hopped into the shed for some shade. And there in a corner was a beautiful bucket with some water in the bottom. "It's just like my old one. Home, sweet home," croaked Frog as he jumped in with relief. The water felt lovely and cool on his skin. Frog was so tired from all his hopping and searching that he fell fast asleep. But he soon woke up when the bucket began to shake. "Oh no, not again. I don't want to go anywhere," he croaked. "I've only just moved in." Frog slurped from side to side as the bucket swung through the air. Then it stopped. He scrambled up to the edge and peeped over. "What very big boots!" he croaked. Frog and the water hurtled out of the bucket. "It must be a dream. I am a flying frog," he croaked as he flew through the air. Down, 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 splash, splurp, ribbit, into some lovely, cool water. Frog swam to a large lily pad, pulled himself up and sat there gazing around in wonder. "I can't believe my luck," he said. "This is the most beautiful home I have ever seen." he found a home. Thanks for reading with me today. Before you go, I'm going to challenge you by yourself or with a buddy to identify the problem and the solution of our story, Home Sweet Home. Remember that problem is when something goes wrong, and solution is how that problem is solved or fixed. I'm even going to give you a hint. In this story, the problem happens to our main character, Frog. Okay, so listen back or just think about what in this story went wrong for Frog and how did he fix it? Do you think you can do it? I know you can. Good luck.